back with another lesson. What's good? It's King with Edifying. All right, what's good? Um, First I want to start off for winning our power, call the law, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Kakadash, double honors to the other apostles, great millstone who rule well, teach well, Shalom to the book of the elect, south to the book of the earth, Shalom, come back with another lesson. Hopefully this lesson is edifying, and it's gonna be really just coming back in the spirit of yours, really. You know. All right, so man, the Lord when He gonna bring down His judgment on Babylon the Great, as you know, the lake of fire. Um, and as the Lord has to send out judgment on these people, you know. I'm gonna get mm, precepts on how you gotta beat these people because they're really just fools, and the Lord is gonna send out judgment on them. I know it's just whip them, beat them, all right, because that's what the missiles gonna be. The missiles are gonna plead with the flesh. So guess what? That's a beating for a fool, and he always had to do that from the beginning. Um, you know, he always had to do that. He did that with the other place, Sodom and Gomorrah, when he set the fire there, raining it down from heaven, beating fools because they were foolish. He has to do that now. Send out judgment and beat fools because they're foolish. All right. So Proverbs 26:3. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the donkey, and a rod for the fool's back. So, for the fool's back. And that's just continuous judgment that you have to show upon evil people, evil doers. All right. So, it's a it's a consequence for all this wickedness, you know. It's taking place on earth. It's not actually, you know, it has to be dealt with. It has to be dealt with. Ezekiel 22, I'm gonna get, and is it 20? As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. So that's gonna be a rod for a fool's back, man. So all this stuff is going on in Babylon is again just a lot of judgment sent upon fools because of their foolishness. You know? So that's what you have to do for people. Yeah, right. Some precepts, bro. Some precepts for fools, man. How fools just a fool asks for a beating. All right. Proverbs 18 and 6. A fool's lips enter into contention and he calls for beatings. You know, a fool basically asks for a beating. You know, so that's why you have to beat a fool because they words get them there. Verse 7, a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his head. Is it soul? So I can. And his lips are the snare of his soul. A fool's lips are his destruction. So every time they come by camps and start scoffing and stuff like that, that's their destruction. That's the snare to their soul. So, uh, that's the snare to their soul. So scoffing, saying, just follow, you know, or really just in any time or case or situation. In any case, a fool would just be asking for a meeting, basically. So this is what they're gonna get. They're gonna get, melted, killed by the sword and all type of other plagues and evil judgments. Uh, the animals, the Vikings, you know, because this the day be it fools. Yeah. So it could have hit to prophesy to you, you know, what's the fate for these people? The fate for these evil people is that they gotta get judged and they gotta get beaten. They gotta get beaten. So they're just foolish, man. Fuck. Fuck you. Proverbs 10 and 13. And the lips of him that have understanding, his soul, wisdom is found. A rod, though, is for the back of him that is void of understanding. So he is void of understanding. So wisdom is on the lips of a wisdom is on like wise persons. You know, wisdom is on a wise person's lips. You know, a foolish person though is a basic judgment, basically a judgment set up for them. You know, because they're just stupid, and that's what should happen to these 2/3. To these foolish idiots. All right, so you gotta be a fool. This it's gonna happen. It's coming to Babylon the Great. That's gonna happen. So a lot of fools getting beat. A lot of fools will be getting beat. A lot of fools will be getting beat around in the upcoming days, years. A lot of fools will be getting beat. The upcoming times to come. So we definitely get on board. All right, be up foolish. And yes, to be a judgment. He is even the animals to, research things as like a rod, or anything. You can use that to be a judgment. You can use that to hurt you, kill you and stuff like that. You can use that to be simple. I'm gonna say it's like punishment. Something as simple as a uh, um, this stuff has to happen to prove, man. All right. Really? Malachi 1, all right. Get chapter 4, Malachi chapter 4. And for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, uh, and all they that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So he's going to days come into where they are going to be just completely smoke. All right. Verse 2, but you said, verse 3, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet, and in the day that I shall do that, saith the Lord of hosts. So he's going to tread them down. So he's going to tread down these evil people. So he's gonna destroy the wicked, man. So they uh that day is coming real soon. That day is coming. That day is coming, man. So again, beatings for fools. All right, beatings for fools. Beating for fools. Again, you have to beat a fool. So it's kind of something to go into. Singles want to go into. You gotta beat a fool. So, so Lord's will we be protected. Lord's will we be protected when that time comes. We don't be on the bad side of the Creator, and we be protected. We be protected. We don't give them a bad side. All right. So, hmm. I get Revelations 22 and 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work as his work shall be. Verse 14, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter into through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, sorcerers, whoremongers, murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever love and make a law. So, Lord's will, we endure into the end. We can inherit all things through the trust and faith in the Lord. And with that, Lord, words campus edifying. And with that, I would say, call for Lord, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Kafadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the rule and teach love, and shalom to the whole people that minister. Shalom.